Hey everybody, Shama32 here. Welcome to the channel. We're here today to react to the 12th episode of season 4 of Blake 7. This one is entitled Warlord. It's the penultimate episode, guys. We got one more left after this. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I don't want it to be the end. But we've got the poll up for the replacement. And you guys are voting. Thank you so much. By the time this one comes out from main YouTube, I will have decided what it's going to be. And I will announce the winner in the following weeks. The finale's episode, okay? Because I'm planning on filming the finale after the poll closes so I can say, this is what's coming next, okay? But I'm not ready for that. Gives me a week to get hold of it, because if Blake 7 wins, not Blake 7, if like Babylon 5 wins, I gotta buy it. But luckily my other half loves it, so I don't think he'll mind. But it's very close with that poll. Very close with that poll. Now, apologies if I'm a bit off. Jewels hurting, teeth hurt. So because of my jewels hurting, teeth are hurting. I hate my joints at the moment. I've also kind of got I don't know if it's a cold or I would say it's more of a cold. I thought yesterday it was a bit of a flu, but I feel better than I did yesterday morning. I've still got a bit of a tickly cough. Joints are a bit achy. The cold outside's not helping. But if I wince or like cough or sniff or whatever, I will try to edit around it. But apologies if it makes it in because I'm talking at the time. But yeah, and apologies because of that. I might forget things from the last episode or not notice things. I did notice that when I did Avatar yesterday, the last Airbender animated, I forgot things and I was missing things and it was just quite difficult to do. So apologies. I'm going to do my best. I could have said, look, guys, I can't do it this week, but it's the penultimate episode. I've got to. It's Blake 7. I want to. Even if I was feeling as bad as I did yesterday, I'd be doing this today. My voice might not have survived to the end of the episode, but I still would have done it. Because I want, like, again, it's the penultimate episode. I need to do it. I'm not ready for it to end, guys. I'm really not. Because I've been doing this series for so long, it just feels so weird not that it's going to change. I don't do well with change a lot. Like, having my routine change and stuff like that it just like, and things being the same but slightly different is so uncomfortable. So not having this being part of my schedule is going to be so weird. But I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy whatever you guys end up picking for me. But if you want to vote in that poll, it is in the community tab at the moment. I say that. I just said by the time this comes out, the poll will be closed for main YouTube. But if you're a Patreon, you will have seen it. Thank you so much for that, by the way, guys. But yeah, last episode, really good. I felt, was it Vinder? I felt so sorry for him. I believe his name is Vinder. Like, the way he got, like, aged by that radiation. And at the ending, like, where he was, like, he got his own back because the guy was going to leave him. And he put him through this because he thought there was nothing wrong with it. He laid it on thick. But, he got his own back, and by God, the prosthetic work was really good, especially for only those like few seconds. It was very good. It was very convincing as well, even for how old it is. It was really good, and especially for the effort they put in just for the few seconds was fantastic. But it was great performances all round. Like I can never remember. I've looked the guy's actor's name up that played the main scientist. I looked it up because he'd passed like the week or so before, and I had to look it up. I cannot remember off the top of my head online. I'm actually really annoyed with myself because I feel like because he passed, I want to say it because he was a soap legend. I was never a Corrie person. Barely ever watched it. It's never been my thing. Don't really do soaps anyway. I used to watch a bit of EastEnders, but that was it. But even I knew him. I knew he was good. I knew he was funny. I knew he was a legend. But he was fantastic in that episode. His laugh creeped me the hell out. It really creeped me out. But he was very good because he was menacing as well. But he was, I wouldn't say charming, but that was the character. But he was like smarmy and just weird, and it was a very good performance. And like even Servalan was like rolling her eyes at him. It was so funny. Like when she was like, hell no. She had to lay it on thick though to get what she wants. And then as soon he wasn't gonna get what he asked for. As soon as she got what he wanted, he'd be dead. Absolutely be dead. And then of course we had some good Villa and Avon stuff, which is like what I want. I wanted that. It's like that is like they're the original two left. The only original two left. Villa from the very first episode. And I love their dynamic. It's like the favorite part of the show for me is their like interactions and stuff like that. Like when they get on, and like they've always had a go at each other. But like Avon, when like Tarrant was having a go at Villa, my God, Avon got defensive, and I loved it. But Avon was terrifying when he was like, he was gonna outright kill Villa and chuck him off the ship just to get out of there before and then he wondered what. Like, he was asking Villa to help him. It's like, hell no, I'm not going. Like, Villa was terrified. Michael Keaton and Paul Darrow did a fantastic performance in that part. Like, they're always fantastic, both of them. They're always brilliant. The whole cast are fantastic. But their performance in that bit was really good because Paul was terrifying. He really knows how to use his voice really well. Like, being like he could be charming and like funny, but he could also be menacing the way he speaks. And Michael Keaton's performance, he generally looked terrified, like he'd been bawling his eyes out in that little cubby hole. I do not blame. I said it last time. I would have left. I literally would have outright left. I couldn't do it. I could not be near him. Like, okay, like for the money and stuff like that, but I would not be able to work with Avon after that. Hell no. He was going to outright kill him. But by what we saw, I don't think the others know that Avon was going to kill him. So maybe Villa can leverage that because, like, Avon's got to know if they find out that Avon was going to outright kill him, they will not be pleased. They will be pissed. Like, even Tarrant would be. Because, like, Tarrant at the beginning I did not like. But now I appreciate the way it was the character and the learning curve. And when, like, the bit with Villa and Avon defending Villa, that was like a real good turning point. It was needed, and it came at just the right time. It was like with Blake and Gan dying. Blake was getting out of control. Sadly, Gan died, but it did teach him a lesson, and he learned like where he'd been going wrong. Unfortunately, I highly doubt we're going to get that now, kind of thing for this. Like, Avon seems to be, like somebody said in a comment, I think going off the rails, getting a bit like over the top, but he keeps getting teased with Blake and stuff like that. And like, if you're doing this kind of thing for this long, it's going to get to you as well. And like, I'm interested to see what's going to happen, what Warlord means. Like I've said from the beginning, I've known about one character returning in the final episode. I know about that. Don't know the context. I wonder if that's going to be teased this episode. I don't know. I'm like, I want to start watching the episode now. I want to do it. But because it's the penultimate episode, like I've always said, begin new series or beginning of a season. I find it really difficult to start because I get anxious over it. Stupidly, I know it's stupid. But I'm getting it now because it's like next week's episode, the finale. I'm going to find it so difficult to start. Like, I'll probably cut out loads of, like, silence because I just can't press the play. It's going to be so bad. But I've also, because of my cold and stuff like that, I've got several of these. So if you hear any rustling throughout the episode, it's just me trying to get the straw out quietly. I will try to mute it or edit around it. But same with my cold. If it gets in, I do apologise. Oh, let's get started. I'm nervous. I'm going to be terrible next week. I'm so glad I always have a box of tissues because I'm probably going to cry. But we'll see. Oh, I'm so nervous. I'm going to do it now. If you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Let's get going with the reaction in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, I highly doubt it, but I would love it if they brought back the original opening for the finale. I doubt it. Or at least the previous one. Like, I'm okay with this one, but original will always be best. I'm still going to miss this one. I'm actually getting emotional that this is the penultimate episode. I don't like it. Now, if they, I love this logo, but again, like with the opening, I would love it if they brought back the original logo. I'm so nervous. God, look at the grain on the camera. I love that. Whoa.
Finally, Zondor.
Zondor?
Victim of the Federation's pacification and control program.
Oh, God, not that again.
Is still Pylene 50. The concentration has been stepped up, however.
Pylene 50, that's the one that makes them, like, or say, like, subdued and won't fight up and stuff like that. But that guy in the background, I know that face. I need him to speak because I have a feeling I know who that is. Yeah, you could just see by the way they're standing. They're like... They're just... Oh, God, that voice is creepy. Oh! What the hell? They've all been given numbers, it seems. Oh, my God, they're like zombies. Talk about stepped up. That's horrible. Oh, I like how they've got a little picture in the corner for the security guy. Cool. Well, he's not even paying attention. He's just like, yeah, whatever. I bet that, like, because he hadn't had the drug, I bet that voice in the background's getting on his nerve. Yeah, he's just prattling about, pretending to shoot them. Oh, can we stop with this voice over the top? Whoa. Are they just shooting them for sport? Just for, like, to entertain themselves? It doesn't matter. Oh, my God. Talk about sick and twisted. Okay, I liked that.
That videocast was taken on Zondor 6 weeks ago. What is
Oh,
happening?
cool. Okay, so we get to see it.
We have no armies, Avon, no great battlefield.
I know that voice too.
Zukan does.
But Zukan isn't here.
Queeg! That's Queeg! Red Dwarf! Oh, brilliant! He aged really well from this into Red Dwarf.
Resistance means armies, Avon, whatever you say, and we haven't got them.
Well, neither has the Federation. At least not
Good
sufficient
point.
to indulge in widespread conventional conquest. Why else have they embarked upon drug control? Defeat the drug.
It's cool that they're actually doing this.
But there are two craft registering on the detectors.
Shit.
How near?
Orbit range in 70...
That's Servalance, isn't it? The sleep one was Servalance, right? It looked like it.
Fed into your reservoirs or even into the air that you breathe.
You're saying that we have no protection.
Yeah, so you need to take it out before you can get there.
The best there is, total immunity. I have the
Oh.
antitoxin.
Oh.
Zukan has the raw material, and you
Have the equipment.
You have the necessary...
I love that gold piece the guy's wearing. That's
Such
cool.
alliance would be futile as long as Zukan remained outside it.
And he has the armies.
And the war fleet.
Zukan's
Yeah.
a pirate, and he's an outlaw.
Okay.
Warlord.
Why not ask them?
Okay.
Seven base, this is Beta-File Commercial Freighter Lodestar.
Okay.
I repeat, who's that with you, Lodestar?
This is Zukan.
Oh, Zukan, that's the one they wanted. Brilliant.
Come to attend the conference of the non-aligned planets.
Oh, automatically don't trust this guy. I recognise this guy as well. Like, it's going to bug me, but I don't trust him.
Gentlemen, the president
Oh,
of
they all at the
Beta-File.
base. Are they at the base? Nice.
You are welcome, Zukan.
I apologize for my late arrival.
But who's with him?
Perhaps now you may care to revise your position.
Who was that with him who we never saw the answer?
That doesn't necessarily change anything.
Why can't you accept that
I can't help but
Zukan is
wonder
here in good
how
faith?
difficult is it going to be to brush that guy's hair out.
We know Zukan to harbor territorial ambition.
Be very careful.
Does he renounce them? And even if he says he does, why should we believe him?
I get it, I get it.
There are some here who would not be unjustified in regarding us as aggressors.
He's admitting that.
If
Good.
it is aggression to protect oneself by ensuring that the others remain weak, then we have been aggressors.
At least he said it.
Because now we face a true aggressor. The Federation does not seek merely to defend itself, but to subjugate all peoples to its will.
Who was that with him? Because I feel like he might be saying this as a trap.
Zukan must forgive our mistrust. But he himself has fueled it for far too long for words alone.
I kind of get it. I kind of get it.
Now, those are my technicians.
Uh-huh.
The equipment is everything necessary to produce an antitoxin.
He brought it with him. Okay.
This is Beta-Fal's first contribution to our new alliance.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Doubt my words if you will, but not the evidence of your own eyes.
Okay, I can't tell if he's being truthful or not, but I feel like somebody's going to betray.
You should see the laboratories they've got on Beta-File.
Uh-huh.
Zukan gave Avon and me a tour when we were there trying to persuade him to attend today.
We missed a lot.
Siona.
Ziona? Who's
Someone you met
Ziona?
while you were there?
Zukan's daughter.
What did we miss? Have I missed an episode? Or have they just skipped stuff because they're acting like we know this lot?
Maybe you'd like to take Ziona to the crew room.
Thank you, but I think it might be better if I stayed here to help.
Zukan's daughter carrying boxes.
I'm a
Fair enough.
biokinetic engineer.
Nice.
He doesn't know I'm here.
Came to see
I came
him.
aboard the freighter out of curiosity, I suppose.
Maybe she's what was going to betray.
And no doubt he's as wholehearted in his displeasure as in everything else.
You can't stay here. There are video scanners that can be switched through to the
Yeah.
conference chamber.
He's probably already seen that, hasn't he?
Any such craft with legitimate targets being in the Beta-Fal sector.
Uh-huh.
Beta-Fal's sector extends for as far as your war fleet care to roam.
Not so.
Sectors are a thing of the past. I thought you'd agree.
But Chalsa seems to want to make the agreement retroactive. Just
Calm down, guys.
We have lost craft. Two Chalsa shall Zukan recompense us all. How could he? Maybe not.
Yeah,
wipe out the
exactly.
past and start afresh.
Okay, this guy's got a point, yeah.
Zukan has already pledged more to this alliance than anyone else.
Fair point, fair point. Like the guy said, how's he meant to, compensate for everything?
Let's hope we're never given cause to regret it.
Lovis affirms.
Imperial affirms.
Come affirms.
Beta-Fal affirms.
Whoa, okay. Interesting transition.
You may find it strange in view of my father's reputation as a fighter, but for some time now, he's been trying to achieve a kind of respectability.
Fair enough.
Yes, it may be politically expedient to be allied with us.
Huh.
But hardly respectable.
Oh, not in the slightest.
Is everything all right?
Seems to be.
A neutron bombard.
I bet Servalan's got that guy working on the inside to, mess it all up so they can't make any.
Any danger of radiation?
As long as the installation is right.
Oh, that guy's going to fuck up the installation for it. Because that's the guy. He's going to mess it up.
As I told you, we have a plant on Beta-Fal that grows wild. In the outlying areas, it's prolific. The
Uh-huh.
sap has a molecular structure that's close to that you need. We started harvesting it just before I came here.
Nice, thank you.
How long before it can be shipped?
That is up to you, my friend. We brought the equipment, we're harvesting the crop.
Okay.
Indications are it degenerates fast, even under freezing.
Any reason why you can't take Scorpio and leave tomorrow?
No,
With Avon's permission, I should myself like to stay to supervise the installation.
Tomorrow. You go.
Okay, what's this guy going to do to mess it all up?
You must also have heard that I'm going to Beta-Fal tomorrow. Perhaps it would be
Okay.
sensible for me to take you back.
You could spend a little bit of time tomorrow on the ship together.
Well, we'll sort out how to get you aboard in the morning.
Would you like to know why I really came?
Ah, this is I feel like I've missed an episode. I really do feel like I've missed an episode. I do not trust anyone. I'm sorry, I'm so suspicious of everything right now. Whoa, okay. Somebody gonna kill this guy, the main guy. Because that was red hair. Somebody's gonna blow it up. That guy had red hair. Have all the men got the same hairstyle? Oh no. He's putting the gas through it. Oh no, he's putting all the stuff into the Oh no. And the guy I thought was betraying them is suspicious of him. Antidotes from themselves?
One for exit.
Oh no.
Got some news for you.
His
There was
daughter's here.
somebody on Lodestar you didn't reckon on.
Recognise that voice.
Your daughter.
You blow this place up, she'll be fucked.
If she is here, presumably she wants to be. She's not a child.
She is my daughter.
Oh dear. Oh no, she's gonna walk in. He's gonna walk in on them.
Now here's the reason why she should not be here. I mean this as no disrespect to you, Avon, or your group. But she is the daughter of Zukan.
Let us give our guests some privacy.
Just when it was getting interesting. The game, I mean.
I'm sorry, I don't know how he found out.
Excuse me. Now,
I'm sorry I went against your word, but I'm glad I came.
You cannot be both.
Truly.
And I wish for both
Hey.
our sakes it were not so.
He does. Is he gonna go against what his plan was?
I go home tomorrow aboard their freighter. Tarrant will take me.
My daughter will be a passenger on your freighter tomorrow. I would like you to change its captain.
whom would you prefer?
You.
Yourself.
He ain't leaving.
I shall be honored. Good night.
Good night.
He's got to be suspicious of something, right?
What I care about is not antagonizing the most powerful ally we have.
Love the outfit, Avon.
She is not a child. You said so yourself.
She deserves better than having just you for company.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, you can make yourself useful. There's a fault on the inner door alignment.
He looked unsure.
Pedophile has just confirmed full clearance on your flight plan.
About time.
What's gonna happen?
Have a good trip.
Oh
Passengers
no.
on our way.
Good.
Where is Tarrant?
Drowning his sorrows?
Is he aboard that? Or have they been watching a... Why have they got special outfits now? Why have they all got special outfits? Or like Avon and Su Lin have?
Tell me quickly. Do you want to go back?
Where have you been?
Okay.
She was looking for you to say goodbye.
Didn't see any point in saying goodbye, not when she's coming back again.
Coming back?
Yeah, so long as Sulin can work it before they're out of range.
Ah!
Get a bracelet and stand in there.
Okay. I love her. But what's Avon gonna do?
Welcome back.
Come to stay this time?
And stay hidden?
Thank you.
Aww. That's too happy. Something that's gonna mess in.
You've sent her back, haven't you?
Yep.
She wanted to go.
And you helped her.
Yeah.
Zukan need never know. He saw her come aboard, and as far as he's concerned, she still is. When he gets back to Betafal, he'll think she simply disappeared again. We know nothing about it.
He'll never believe that.
But you lie so well.
And now you got to.
We're going back.
If we do, Zukan will know for certain.
Oh, I love it.
Vitafal has perpetual day. Did you know?
He seems like he's regretting something.
There are times when I miss the darkness. It's hard
Yeah.
to live always in the light.
What a way to not be creepy. Even she's like, oh my lordy.
I shall
He's
leave
intense.
This evening. There's little more I can contribute here.
Well, won't you stay for the test run?
My people
She
will
knows there's something wrong.
have confidence enough in them.
She looks suspicious.
Zukan, 32 hours behind you. Do you understand?
Huh?
He's going to get here and discover that his daughter is nowhere to be found.
Okay, that's what she meant.
Unless we get to move on.
If it comes to a choice between the Alliance and Zukan's revenge, don't think that I won't sacrifice you.
Very true.
Lift off, Zukan.
Oh no.
You all.
Because he knows it's going to blow up. These two know it's going to blow up. We're going to lose the base, aren't we?
When your father finds out, it probably incinerate us all. You realize that?
Someone would seem to have anticipated him.
He knows it's there.
Scans indicate a foreign object in the teleport bay. My calculations suggest that it is an explosive device.
A bomb?
Precisely.
Where?
Where, Orak?
It's a floor level on the right-hand side.
Where? Oh, his daughter's gonna die, isn't she? Are there any ships that they can? Oh my god!
Is that all?
It's all the entrances and exits.
You're all stuck.
Extent of damage, Orak.
Orak?
Orak!